Good day, guys. Welcome to today's stream. All right, so we've had the 8:30 to 9 o'clock segment, and now we're having the 9:30 to 10 o'clock segment. So here we are. The market's not open yet. It's about 10 seconds before the market opens, and we had price pushing to the upside. You can see here we have price pushing to the upside. So when the market opens, we'll see what happens next, if we're filled to go short or if we're filled to go long. So far the market is pushing to the upside, and we've not been entered into a trade just yet. Price starts to come down, we're filled to go short. Okay, let's see if this continues going down or if this pushes back to the upside. It's a very volatile part of the day, so sometimes it could be a bit sporadic in terms of the direction price wants to take. Sometimes it may seem like it wants to go down, but it goes up. This could just be a pullback and then it pushes up. Let's see how it goes. Looks like it's coming down. Let's see if it continues coming down. We do have some losses that we need to make up. We are down 801 from the first part of the day, 8:30 to 9. So we need to at least be able to make that up to break even for the day. Price pushing back to the upside aggressively. It really does not matter where price wants to go. Once the price goes in one direction, that's all we really need. We just need the price to move in one direction. If it starts to chop around, then that's not a good price action. Right now it looks like it wants to continue to the upside. So that means that we're going to get this. Okay, so that sell is now closed and we're now in a long. So let's see if the price continues flying to the upside until 10 o'clock or if it comes back to the downside. So this puts us down 22.06 for the day, because we just lost $14 on that one. So that was a reasonably big loss on that one because of where the EA would have to detect to exit that trade. So let's see if we continue to the upside or if we come back to the downside. If we come back to the downside, that's going to also be a very sporadic type price action that we're getting today. All right, let's see if price continues moving to the upside. It really does not matter to me where the price wants to go. once it goes somewhere. The EA knows what it's looking for. Okay, price is continuing to the upside. That's a good sign. All right, we're moving nicely to the upside. That's very good. We just need some more speed, more momentum, and that would be lovely. All right, so we're still moving up. Getting a slight pullback. Still pushing to the upside. May get some sideways movement here for another move to the upside. Let's see what plays out. Price is hitting some sort of resistance. On the 5-minute chart, there is a 200 period moving average in that area. I don't have it on this chart, but it's there on another chart that I have. So we're just going to watch for now, allow this to play out. We have about 20 minutes left. Getting a pullback, starting to look aggressive. We'll see how this plays out. I know for sure that price hits an area of resistance. And so you're going to always see some sort of bounce in most cases. Let's say 90% of the times you'll see a bounce at resistance where price is rejected by that level, at least on the short term. And then the price has to come back to break through it. So are we going to accumulate some more for upside, or are we going to change directions and go back to the downside? Our entry into this trade, if it's going to be going to the upside, would have been a little bit on the late end. But the price did not move that much either way. Price still pulling back. Price still kind of choppy. Price isn't really going anywhere. Moving slowly. It looks like it's accumulating for more upside. The thing is, do we have enough time? So hopefully we have enough time before 10 a.m. Eastern Standard, and we're able to allow this price to accumulate and then give us the next move to the upside. All right, so price is still pulling back. Looking very tricky. We have about 15 minutes left. It looks like it's just going to be in this choppy sideways movement, maybe until 10 o'clock, and then maybe it takes off to the upside. But it looks like we're not really going to get much out of this one. The accumulation is taking too long. Let's see if we can time it. Let's see. Okay, let's see. If we break out of this, then we could be going to the upside now. All right, let's see if we break out of that. Could be ready to continue moving up. Price still struggling in that accumulation. $15 left. Looks like we're stuck in this accumulation. Let's see what the next 15 minutes hold for us. Are we going to break out and continue moving up? Or are we going to just be stuck in this sideways movement? Right now, the price is pretty much stuck in this area. Not looking very promising for a breakout before 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. Let's see. All right, testing that area. See if we get that breakout. Not yet. Once we get that breakout, we want to see price move aggressively to the upside. But it looks like we're not going to get that breakout. Market makers are not making it easy. They're breaking the low now. Accumulation getting bigger and deeper. We have about 12 minutes left. This is also one of those patterns, guys, that a lot of us retail traders look at, and we use the Elliott wave theory on it. We use breakout strategies on it. We use support and resistance on it. And in a lot of cases, the market makers use these patterns to manipulate us, to get us stuck in trades. That is why I'm doing my best to try to, I use it, but I need to, I try to use it in areas where I know for a fact that is not a retail trading level. So I'm going to use a institutional trading level to make decisions based on, patterns like this and so on at an institutional trading level. So there are certain levels where you enter your trades, and there are certain levels where you just stay out of it, because those are the areas where most of the manipulation will be happening. So you're looking to enter your trades at levels that are higher probability for you. Levels where there's going to have, some sort of reaction that can bring in some profits. We're not looking to enter at levels where there is a lot of manipulation happening. And here, as you can see, there is a lot of manipulation happening. And that's what forms these patterns as well. Sometimes we may try to predict when the pattern is going to end, and it just continues to extend and extend and extend, right? So when it breaks out, that's where you have the best opportunity on patterns like that. But sometimes it's going to look like it's breaking out, and it comes right back inside and just kind of expands the pattern, makes the pattern grow, makes the pattern bigger, right? So you need to prepare for that. Sometimes they grow the pattern by a little bit, just a little, on every time they try to give you this breakout, this fake breakout. They give you just a little bit of extension by just leaving a wick outside. So if you understand how to actually draw these trend lines the right way, then you'll be able to, adjust it, because this one started off looking something like this, then it wicked above that one, so I adjusted it by moving it up like that, and then it created this one with a little wick, and then I adjusted it a little bit more like this, and you can see how that is just growing and growing and growing and growing, right? So you got to be careful with situations like that. You need to know how to adjust your trend lines as the pattern is expanding and getting bigger. Right now I'm still looking for that move to the upside. It may not come now, but it should come eventually. If it doesn't come, it's just going to stay in this downtrend and go all the way back to the bottom. I'm still expecting that price is going to want to break out of this. So trying to catch that breakout sometimes can pose very difficult, because the market makers are going to try to grab liquidity. See how the price started moving aggressively and then it just kind of dies out? You need to be aware of situations like that. So that's just the market makers grabbing, not really grabbing liquidity, but inducing liquidity by making you buy and making you sell. So all of this type of price action that you see inside here, it's called accumulation. It's where they accumulate buyers and accumulate sellers, and then they move the price to the area where there's the most liquidity. So if there's a lot of liquidity building up above this level, then they're going to move the price up. So there's this level, and a few other levels moving back. So if there's a lot of liquidity in those levels, that's where they're going to move the price. If you're with me, just give me a hello in the chat box. For those who don't know me, my name is Leroy Phillips. All right, so we got like 7 minutes left and still no breakout. We'll see what's going to happen at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. Most likely that's when the price is going to take off. So right now they just accumulated on us. Now it's pushing up again. Let's see if this is the move, for the move to the upside. If this is the move, that will be good. At least we would be able to make up some of the loss that we have. We're down $22 on the day, $22.06, and we're still negative $5 or $4 or so. So if this one is the one that breaks out and goes, then we'll be able to make up some of those losses. It doesn't look like it wants to go yet though. Still in that accumulation. And it's moving very, very slow. So we have like 6 minutes left. Six minutes left. See that, guys? The trickery of the market makers. Are we going to break out now? Let's see. Yes, looks like it's breaking out. It's a good sign so far. Broke out of that trend line. Let's see if it goes. With only 5 minutes left, so that's only 5 bars. So let's see if we get enough volatility to bring us back above that high. Or is this going to create another liquidity level, not liquidity level, sorry, another accumulation level for more downside? Because the market makers are smart. That's why they're called smart money. See that? That is another potential accumulation that could happen right here. They come up, come back, go sideways, more downside. That is a possibility because we're not seeing much volatility to the upside. So it looks like they're giving you the breakout, inducing you to buy, and then instead of going long, they come back to the downside, creating more accumulation for more downside. Let's see, price needs to come up, break this high for us to be looking for upside. We got 4 minutes left. It broke out and it's moving slow, so we can't tell if it's going to continue to the upside or if it's going to just start accumulating sideways again for more downside. And this is the beauty of being able to understand price action, when you can look at a chart and just read it. Be able to predict what can possibly happen. But it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. So it's better to always have a simpler approach. The simpler your approach is to trading, the better it is for you. And my approach is, if I'm trading this on my own, these are not the levels that I would be entering at. I would not be entering at these levels. This area here is where I have one of my levels. So this is one area that I would have been looking to enter price, to go long. And then I have another level somewhere above here. So that's another area where I would be looking to go short. And if it doesn't go short at that level and accumulates, then I'll be looking to go long to my next level. All right, we got 3 minutes left. Let's see what's going to happen. Are we going to continue moving up? Price is clearly in accumulation. Two minutes left. Do we have enough time? Because so far we don't have enough momentum or volatility. So do we have enough time? Still tricky. We got about 1 minute left. And the price is going nowhere. Starting to look more like it wants to come back and accumulate in this area. So two very slow time segments. Missed out on a lot of this move because of the type of price action that I got around here. So I missed out on most of this to the upside. If I was able to catch this early, then I would have still been in profit and, waiting to see what this would have wanted to do. So it is 10 a.m. and the EA has closed out the trade, and we are down $21.86 for the day. Okay, so another down day. So tomorrow is CPI. We'll see how CPI behaves with the EA. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much once again. My name is Leroy Phillips. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank you so much for coming.